Okay, hello. Today I thought I would show you guys that I'm making a new vision board. So I'm sure most of you know what a vision board is, but it is just a tool for manifesting that a lot of people use because sometimes, like for me personally, I can have a difficulty visualizing. So it helps me to be able to look at a board that has a lot of photos that I would like to visualize so that my brain doesn't even really have to do the work, it just has to look at it, right? So that's kind of what visualization is for. And I made this vision board like right when I got to KC last year in March, so it's kind of old and it's made from magazine clippings. And I'll tell you what I'm doing differently this time around, but this one is made from magazine clippings and I'll just try to like show you, this is like a personal goal thing, so I'll take that down. But I'll just show you like all the different little stuff I have on it. Like there's Harry Styles because it just symbolized like a musician. He's like one of the only ones I could find in the magazine. Books, and all the books have different really cool places on them. So it like symbolizes books and traveling. All the cool makeup looks. Computer symbolizing like audio and working. Running. This is a bird sitting in like a therapist chair because I really wanted to start therapy, which I did. And the cool thing about this is you can look at it and be like, wow, you know, what did I already accomplish from last year on my vision board? Well, I went to Mexico, which is like on this. I have been doing my music full time. And if that, you know, if this symbolizes a man, then like, yeah, I have a man now that I love, and making healthy foods all the time, which I've learned a lot about cooking, like since being back home and just appreciating fresh foods, I guess. The bath stuff is symbolizing just like self-care and appreciation for self, which I've done more work with that this year than ever before. There's a Raja right here. This is symbolizing fashion. This is symbolizing being on the road and traveling, which I did a lot of this year. I wanted to listen more, and this little quote says, now is the time to start listening. And then this is a cat because, you know, I love my cats. So this was my vision board last year. And like, I'm proud of it. You know, for only having magazine clippings, I think I did pretty good. And at the time, it's just like what was in my brain, right? So I'm excited because this time I took it upon myself to go onto Pinterest and really look for things that inspired me. And I've noticed a lot of the things I chose were obviously music stuff, like being in studio, being on stage, performing, a lot of stuff with me and Dalen because I'm really happy and I want to show that there's really good stuff happening in my life. A lot of houses and like interior stuff because I've been obsessed with like just having a really cool home space. A lot of style stuff, like how I want to look as Murad, you know, how I want to let my style evolve and how I want to express myself in that way. A lot of traveling, cool stuff. There's a lot of affirmations on here so I can look at them and see them. There's even some of my own modeling photos, which I've been modeling more. That was a goal of mine, so that's kind of cool. Like the cool thing is, like I have a goal sheet right here, right? And some of the goal sheets, some of the things I accomplished, I'm including in my next vision board so I can see that I've already been accomplishing goals. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna kind of like cut these up, try to get them all to fit, make it less boring because a lot of them are like squares and like they're all about the same size. I don't wanna just have, you know, I want it to look cool. So that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna time lapse it. I'm gonna be looking over here a lot because I'm gonna be watching a YouTube video. So don't mind me, okay? All right, so now that I got all of the original stuff off, all of my new stuff cut, and a blank little cork board, I'm gonna go ahead and start like spacing everything out and figuring out the way I want it, and then I'll pin it down after that. Picking up all the pieces of you,
Yeah, I'm picking up all the pieces of, yeah, I'm picking up the pieces of you. The city lights blur in your eyes, take me where the stars don't matter, and we'll drive.
All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you my vision board. I'm really excited about this one. Like I said, I think because I went through Pinterest and found photos that really resonated with me, this one came out just so much more true to me than any of my other ones. So I'll start up here. This is gonna be more of my fashion, style, and physical goals. So just kind of what I want my style to look like recently and in the future, obviously, and what my physical goals are. This is like symbolizing modeling, travel, and the outfit, being like traveling, body. This is like what I just want when I envision Murad, you know, traveling here. More traveling, me modeling just to show myself like I am achieving my goals right now. And then right here, actually we'll go down here first. This is gonna be our music section, obviously. Wanted this to be more in like the middle of the board, but then realized I also needed this area at the top, so I just kind of put it all here. This is like probably one of my favorite photos on this whole entire thing because it just resonates so much with me. Female audio engineer, working in studio, like with your microphone in studio writing. I just love all those pictures. And then we have our Ezra and our Raja. And then we have our couple section that has me and Dalen, because I was gonna put like a bunch of other couples on and be like couple goals, but I do have couple goals. So yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna keep showing off, and it makes me happy to see it. And if it makes me happy, then there you go. And then here's like my interior design spot. So I kind of have one of them like in the background, but it's like a whole entire living room with like a beautiful backdrop. I want that couch so bad. And there's like ceiling, and then this place. Raj is walking on my vision board. This whole section just inspires me with like my goals of where I want to live. I have another modeling picture here, but it's more of like an inspirational section, which has my I just thought these colors looked good together, and I thought that was inspirational. And then I have all my affirmations that I can look at just throughout the day. I have an avocado toast behind it because that's my thing with my coffee. And yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot, but every time I look at this, it's just gonna make me really happy and think of everything that I love and that I'm working towards. So this is my vision board. I'm gonna hang it up somewhere that I see all the time in my room. I think I'm honestly gonna put it above my bed, and it's just gonna be there to remind me of what I'm working on. So, woo! I look crazy because I have my blue light glasses on and they're really reflective. But if you guys like these kind of videos where you see me doing more of, I guess, my like spiritual side, where I'm like prepping my mental and working really hard with that stuff, then let me know and I will do more like meditation style, vision board, manifesting, that kind of stuff if you want to see it. I'm trying to get it good. There we go. If you want to see it, and I'll show you the final product once I figure out where this thing is going to go, because the place I had it beforehand, I don't think it's good enough. Like, it needs to be very center. All right, guys, so I finally put up my vision board. It's got this lovely little spot on my wall. And the reason why I put it there is because I was gonna put it above my bed, but I was like, I'll never see it above my head. When am I gonna be looking there? So I put it right here as I enter and leave my room every day. And here it is in all of its glory. This has been so much fun, and I'm gonna be updating this thing all the time. I decided I already have some ideas of some things to take off and some things to add, so you should definitely do this in your own space just to keep you motivated. All right, guys, I'll see you next week.